Here is the Minolta SRT101, a very solid SLR camera, originally introduced in 1966. This particular one is probably a few years later. This one features the f1.7 55mm lens with the metal aperture ring. And everything that I've tested on this seems to indicate it's in very good condition. Even the slow shutter speeds all sound good. Those are the ones that tend to get sluggish, and on this one, they all sound good. And even then way up at the fast thousandth of a second. And you can see that if we put it on a slow one and stop the lens down, it stops down. And this particular camera features mirror lockup, which was deleted on the SRT201, so that's a nice feature that this one has. And that works. The self-timer works. The stop-down preview works. And if we look around the back here and open it up, we can see the shutter curtain looks good. And if we activate the shutter, the curtains move quickly. That's good. The rewind knob is in good condition. The pressure plate looks good. There's just a little bit of residue along these edges here. Might indicate some need for light seals, though I don't think it's that critical. This looks pretty good right here. And this is a camera very similar to the SRT201 that I started using in 1979, so I'm very familiar with this camera. It's very easy to use. It's got a needle match, fully manual exposure meter, and on this one the needle moves the way I would expect. It probably needs a new battery, and be aware that there's a situation with the battery having to be the right voltage, and the ones that we get today are typically 1.5 volts, and this took a little bit lower voltage. So the meter might need to be calibrated, or you might need to get just exactly the right battery. If we look at the lens, this one has very clean optics. If we open up the aperture here, it looks very nice. I don't see any fungus growing in there or anything weird. The aperture blades open and close. I noticed they might be just a little bit slow opening up. They're very quick closing. Sometimes it seems like just the slightest delay opening back up, but closing is the most important. Lens mounts on here like this. And it comes with this Minolta branded cap that fits. There's a little bit of wear here, and it's got one of these clips that can be attached to the camera strap if you want. There's just a little bit of distress along this edge, but I verified that a 52mm filter screws in just fine.